What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I asked on Twitter what type of video you guys wanted to see. It was gonna be about my camera or Snapchat Q&A. And in case you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, I suggest you guys do that. Be sure to follow me on there, right here. Screenshot this baby. Ooh, screenshot that one time. There we go. Let's get started with the video. So I posted on my Snap not too long ago about some questions, and I got a pretty, whoops, I thought I opened it. But I got a pretty good amount of questions so far. Oh shit, whoops. Oh, let's just answer this one. How did you become friends with Blanca and Alesis? So how this whole friendship started is, Alesis was my barber originally, okay? And then at that time I was doing my own thing on YouTube. I was recording this and that, and one day I just told him, hey, you know what, let me record a video for you, one of your haircuts, right? And he was like, cool, let's do it. He ended up liking it, and then boom, it just started from there, you know what I mean? I started doing a lot more videos for him. He introduced me to Blanca, and then me and her started doing a lot of videos, and this is what happened. Next question, what that mouth do? Oh, I can do a lot of things, baby. What is one thing you miss the most about being a kid? I just remember waking up, eating breakfast, throwing on Teletubbies, man, and enjoying the whole day, not doing shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the older we get, the more complicated life gets, you know what I mean? We get mad over dumb shit. I mean, life just gets a lot more complicated, you know what I mean? And when we're younger, we enjoy everything. We make friends with everybody. We don't judge, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I enjoy the most, is just having no responsibility at all and just having fun. What's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve, honestly, like, that one's kind of hard because I feel like myself, I'm just an annoying ass person and I annoy a lot of people. But my pet peeve probably would be chewing very loud. Like, I feel like that kind of pisses me off sometimes when people are just like, bruh, am I like eating with the horse? You know what I mean? Like, dude, eat like a human being. I hate that, dude, especially at a restaurant. It's like so rude to eat out loud and just like be hella gross with it. You know what I mean? Just try to eat nice. Like, you know how Squidward ate that Krabby Patty when he like, took a little piece off? I'd rather you eat like that than fucking going ham and like just oh shit. Aside from videography, what is something you would like to branch out and do? Honestly, my whole thing with the whole videography wasn't even like, my purpose wasn't even to do videography and like go far in that for some reason. Like, it's weird to say, you know, because I started off just doing YouTube videos for myself, and I never kind of like ever thought of me like, hey, let me do a video for you, let me do a video for you. No, it was mainly because I just wanted to be on YouTube. But you know, because I learned a lot about editing and things like that, a lot of people like my edits, so I figured out, oh, you know, maybe I can, you know, make a living doing this. So that's like kind of what I did. But something that I kind of branch out would like to do is like, I don't know, it's just like, I like to portray, like, I like to show my personality and just be myself on camera. So maybe like even an actor, like, of course you're acting like someone else, but like, dude, even acting, I think I would even try acting. Like, it's kind of weird, like, yeah, I think acting would be pretty cool. Are you single? Yes, I'm single. Single, ready to mingle, baby. You know where my DMs is at. What type of girls are you into? Honestly, as far as like mentality goes, like personality, I love a girl that's very confident and funny. You know what I mean? Like, that catches my eye like 100%. You know what I mean? If she's like very confident and like in herself and just like is funny as fuck and just being themselves, you know what I mean? Because anybody who's like trying to like fake and they're not being their true self, you can really like see through that shit, you know what I mean? So someone who's very confident in themselves and is just funny, like, that just catches my eyes, for real. Have you ever gotten your heart broken? Damn, this is a hard ass question. Have I ever had my heart broken? Yeah, I have. I've been in a relationship before, and you know, just the fact that it didn't work out and things like that, it did kind of hurt me for a while, but then time heals everything, you know what I mean? So eventually, you know, I'm happy doing me, you know, she's happy doing her, and that's all that matters. Where are you from? Are you Mexican? Yes, I am Mexican, for one. So I'm Mexican and Filipino. It's kind of hard to explain that. because my last name is Filipino, Soliven, right? Soliven is not a Mexican last name, it is a Filipino last name. The reason why I know that is because I fucking went on Facebook and I just put Soliven and a bunch of fucking Filipinos popped up and I'm like, oh goddamn. The little dark Pacquiao looking motherfuckers, that's what all popped up. Like they all look like Pacquiaos, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm Filipino and Mexican, mostly Mexican, and I'm from here, California, Stockton. Been here my whole life. What's your favorite part of your job and how do you know that's what you wanted to do? The reason why I knew I wanted to do it is because I love it. I enjoy it. You know what I mean? When I do it, it doesn't feel like it's a job. You know what I mean? And as soon as I started doing it and I liked it and it didn't feel like, you know, where you clock in, clock out like a regular job where it's a hassle. You know what I mean? Like it's a hassle to do it. Honestly, if anything's a hassle and you dread going to go do that, then that's just not the thing for you. You know what I mean? Like do something you really love and it's not gonna feel like a job to you. And that's how I figured out this is what I wanted to do because I enjoyed it. My question is, what was the most memorable moment from high school? The most memorable moment from high school is, it has to be, I remember in high school, I had a crazy ass girlfriend, dude, in high school. That's the shit that I remember the most because this bitch was crazy as fuck. Like no disrespect to women, but she was crazy. She was goddamn crazy. Like let's say I would walk with her, right, and I would look at some girl. She'll be like, what the fuck are you looking at? You like that bitch? And blah blah blah. And then she'll go fight her like on the spot like this. You know what I mean? I'm like, god damn. So everybody knew, like if she fought a female, everyone knew, oh, what did Benny do this time? You know what I mean? Like it was just like so regular for people seeing her beating up girls because I looked at them the wrong way or some shit like that. Like that was the shit I remembered the most. I mean, I enjoyed high school and I had a lot of like fun ass moments, but that shit is something that comes to mind right away. Crazy girlfriend, high school. What's your favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do is make YouTube videos. Boom, that was boring. Bow. I'm not lying. What's the craziest thing you've ever done? The craziest thing I've ever done? I swam in a public pond. I ate someone's snow cone out of their hand. I streaked. Had sex in the Carl's Jr. bathroom. Let's go to the next question. What's your greatest accomplishment? My greatest accomplishment, I feel like, it sounds a little weird, but my greatest accomplishment I would say is quitting my job, which was before I actually started really getting into the videography stuff. And you know, it might sound weird, but I feel like literally that's my greatest accomplishment because I have been going to school, I have been working, you know what I mean, trying out different things that I wanted to do with myself, and none of it just gave me that, you know, that feeling that it was for me to finally quit my job and to take that risk to do what I actually enjoy doing. So that's like something that means the world to me, and the fact that it's all working out, you know what I mean, like everybody who supports me, subscribes to me, and just watches my videos, it means the world to me because I took a big risk into doing this. I cannot be any more grateful, and I'm just super happy where I'm at right now. So quitting my job was the biggest accomplishment for me. Okay, would you date someone from Stockton, or are Stockton girls ugly? Well, that's kind of mean to say. Like, I'm not gonna say a whole city is ugly, but god damn, like I would date anybody, like no matter where you're at, as long as you like are just like what I said, you know what I mean? Like if we click, we click, you know, it doesn't really matter where you're at. You single? If you are, how you so fine? Baby girl, the reason why I'm fine is because my mama is some nice wine. What? It sounded cool in my head because, like, you know, like fine wine, fine, like I thought it was cool, but I don't know, ask my parents why I'm so fine. I can be ugly sometimes. Would you ever do a meet and greet? If so, where? And by the way, I love you and your videos. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me. Would you ever do a meet and greet? Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe one day, probably when my audience is a little bigger, because I'm not exactly sure where like everyone is from that support me, you know what I mean? So it's like, if I throw a meet and greet here and like one person shows up, then I'm gonna be like, when I get a more concentrated area of where people really like support me, then that's when I would do a meet and greet. Can you be my daddy? Depends, baby. Do I have to pay child support? What do you recommend for a small and upcoming YouTuber, and why haven't you wifed me up yet? You're funny. So like, what I would recommend for a YouTuber is to be very consistent in what you're doing, you know what I mean? Don't fall off and be like, oh, a couple weeks you don't post anything. Make sure you post at least 3 times a week. Like, I don't even do that. Like, I'm a small YouTuber myself and I'm still working on it, but not only that, collaborating is a #1 thing I feel like would help you grow a lot faster. And make videos relevant to what's popping right now, you know what I mean? Like, if you, whatever you're doing, make sure you're different, you know what I mean? Be yourself, be authentic, you know what I mean? Why are you so sexy? Can you marry me already? I'm in love with you and want to have your babies. Now post this on YouTube. It's your future wifey, Alyssa. Well, goddamn, I got a baby mama ready for me. She cooking. How old are you? I'm 24 years young, baby. How did Alesis react to We Fell For Each Other video when he saw it? By the way, love you. He the way he reacted to the video that me and Blanca did, he laughed, you know what I mean? He knew like it was funny. He knew it was all a joke, you know what I mean? A lot of people thought it was very disrespectful towards him, but it's like, we're just joking around, you know what I mean? We're all friends, and he knows, like, he knows what's up. Like, there's no confusion, there's no nothing, there's no disrespecting. Like, that's it. Let's see. Miss Parker, would you rather have super sensitive taste or super sensitive hearing? You guys be having some creative questions, honestly, because like super sensitive taste, I feel like you wouldn't like to eat, kind of, you wouldn't like a lot of food, right? Or would you like a lot of food? Because if you have sensitive taste, would that mean you like a lot of things? Like, ooh, this tastes hella good, or like, this strong taste tastes nasty. You know what I mean? Like, do I make any sense? Like, super sensitive hearing, does that mean like good hearing? Like, probably super sensitive hearing, because if a bitch talking behind my back, I want to hear that shit behind the fucking through the wall. You know what I mean? If someone talking shit, I want to hear that shit 2 doors down. You know what I mean? Like, that's probably the shit that I want to hear. Yes, so super sensitive hearing. How old are you? Why are you single? I am 24 years old. I'm single because I'm ugly. What made you do YouTube? So when I first started my YouTube channel, I started it as a fitness channel. The reason why I was like really big on watching YouTube videos, like I loved watching YouTube videos. It felt like it was very motivating, you know what I mean? Like getting positivity, like that's all I saw on YouTube, and I was like, dude, like that seems pretty dope. I want to do that myself. So I ended up just getting a camera one day, and I started recording myself, and I was doing like workouts, things like that. I was collaborating with fitness YouTubers, and it was cool, you know what I mean? Like I made a lot of friends, and like it just like a lot of positivity came like my way through just like YouTube, and I just got hooked, you know what I mean? I was like, dude, this is dope. Like I can help people, you know what I mean? I can reach out to a lot of people, and like just that, you know, I just fell in love with just creating content and making friends and just enjoy life basically. And right now I feel like it's just really coming along, and yeah, this is why I love doing YouTube videos, because I get to talk to people, I get to help people, talk to people, and just fucking do dumb shit. What did you think about Chicago? Would you ever come back? By the way, I work at Giordano's. I can hook you up next time. Hey, for sure. If I'm going to Chicago, I'm hitting you up, definitely, because that place was bomb as fuck. I think Chicago was dope. Very different from what I'm used to, you know what I mean? I'm from California, and Chicago is very, very different. Chicago seems a lot more busy, you know what I mean? At least for where I'm from in California. Can I get a fucking taxi over here? And I don't know why I got a fucking New York accent, but you know what? It's the Bronx, baby. It's Benny Blanco. You know what it is, baby. Accent changed in the middle of that, but Chicago was dope. Pizza was dope. I loved it. Let me see. How did your interest in photography come to life? It's not really photography that caught my eye. It was more the videography part. Like, I don't really do photography as much as I do videography. And I think the reason why I love videography is because like you just capture an emotion, you know what I mean? Like, don't mean to sound like all weird and shit about this, but you can capture it. You can make shit look badass. Like I can make a video about me going to the grocery store and make it look sick. You can capture, make shit look tight, dude. Like that's just something that caught my eye, caught my interest, that you can just make yourself look cool when you're really not. When was the last time you were in a relationship? How long did it last? Why did you guys break up? What girls are you into? Well, goddamn, one with the personal questions, huh? When was the last time I was in a relationship? It's probably like been a year now. We were together for 4 years, very long time. I did care a lot about this girl. The reason why we broke up, I think it's just because, you know, things didn't work out, you know what I mean? As much, like, as like vague as that sounds, it just really didn't, you know what I mean? We both had like different goals, different, you know, outlook on everything. Yeah, we just ended because we both had different like views on what we wanted, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of disagreements and things like that, and there's always ups and downs in relationships, but it just kind of like maybe we weren't really meant to be together. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you know what I mean? We both parted ways, we're both happy, and we're both doing good, so that's what's cool about this whole turnout. Jalissa sent me like a shitload of questions. Why are you single? I don't know. Can you ask your mom if she'll like to be my suegra? I would ask her, but she's asleep, so if I wake her ass up, she already ain't gonna like you. Where did you see yourself in 6 years from now? Would I see myself? I see myself in Hollywood with bright lights, my name plastered everywhere on Hollywood Boulevard. Just kidding. That's kind of a hard question. I don't know, because honestly, I just don't know where like this whole YouTube thing is gonna go, you know what I mean? Where is YouTube gonna be 6 years from now? I don't know, honestly. And I think the whole thing is about me making content is where I can branch off to other things. Like, I would even consider acting, you know what I mean? Like doing things like that, just somewhere where I can make content. Like if I would become a big videographer as far as like music videos or movies, you know what I mean? Like things like that would be pretty dope. So how long me and Blanca been friends? It hasn't been a year yet, honestly. I'm trying to look back at my very first video that I did for Blanca, and let me tell you this, the very first video I did for Blanca, I was awkward as fuck when I met her, because I didn't know what to expect, dude. Like when she hit me up, I was like, okay, fuck, like I got like low-key nervous. Like I was like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like this is a well-known person, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be weird or anything like that, so I figured like for me to not be weird, I just don't say shit, which ended up me looking weird. So it was kind of just like, it was just weird. Like that's all I can really say. I was just like this the whole time, like oh yeah, you model and stuff? Cool. When we first met, dude, I felt like I was awkward as fuck, and I tell her till this day, 6 to 8 months now that we've been friends. Are you my daddy and want to be my daddy? What? When is your birthday and how tall are you? That's a good question. My birthday is January 27th, 1993. Do the math, you know how old I am. I already mentioned how old I am anyway, so that's stupid to say. How tall are you? I'm 5'8". Okay, I'm not very tall. 5'8" is pretty short. I like to take the low angles on the picture, you know what I mean? Make it look like I'm 6 feet. It's like when you know how like when you run into a bear, you gotta make yourself look bigger like that, and then you scare them. That's kind of like what I do. Like I'm like, I'm tall. Look at me, I'm cool.
Hey Benny, I was just wondering if you're Mexican, and if you are, what part of Mexico are you from?
Alright, so you guys say, yeah, I'm Mexican, but I'm from here in California. My family's from Jalisco. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Can I hit it in the morning? Sunrise while you're moaning. What's your favorite food? By the way, I love your videos. I like the editing's on point. It's weird because like my favorite food changes a lot. Like pizza was my favorite food for years. You know what I mean? I love pizza to death. I still do. But you know what? What I've been eating a lot lately is pho. And if you've never had pho, you're fucking crazy. Like, dude, shit is hella good. I'm telling you, with the noodles, the broth, even if it's hot outside, I'll eat that shit and sweat in my seat. Just like, bam, dude, hella good. If you guys have a pho place near you, go try that shit. Chicken pho or any fucking thing on the menu, basically, you're gonna love it, trust me. So I feel like this video is gonna be pretty long, so I'm gonna end that there. Thank you guys for sending me all these questions. Thank you guys for supporting me. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all of that. Follow all my social medias, they're gonna be in the link below. Follow me on Snapchat for sure, because I'm on that shit every day. We is out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Gang, 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 gang.
Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again, but is that a good thing?